Okay, the first thing I'm going to show you today is a brush that I have. This is just a cheap cordless drill that I got at a pawn shop. And a pawn shop sometimes will have good items, and this one was pretty clean, and it wasn't real super old, and it did not have a lot of wear on it. One thing I did not like about it is that it has NiCad battery right here, but those aren't very good. The new Li-ion batteries, they're much better. All right, what I did was I found a brush at the local department store, and I found this specific one because it had a straight shaft from here all the way over to here. It's all straight, and you can just take this out, put it back in, and put it in a different drill if you want to. And it did have a great big handle, and I cut that off. So now I can just put this in my cordless drill, turn it open, put this in here, and then just tighten it. Works really good for really heavy duty stains and things like that. So that's just one idea. And the way I cut this handle off for this, I used an abrasive wheel, a 4-inch abrasive wheel, and put it into my grinder. A 4-inch grinder, you can use a 4-inch grinder. I use mine in my 8-inch grinder. Okay, the second thing that I have today is this. This came from, of course, Amazon. Came in this great big box. And this is basically a no-name brand. It doesn't really have a brand name. I suppose there is a brand, but you can read this that they put on here. I'll focus in on this a little bit. As seen on power scrubbers. Well, I guess it would be true. So this is from the side of the box, and this is what the picture looks like. So it comes in a rather large box. A lot of times rechargeable tools like this will come with their own charger, but it's already charged, so you don't have to charge it. But I did charge this a little bit. Here's the charger, rechargeable outlet, and typical plug for the end of it. And here's the main part that you're going to need if you want to put it together. Now, it was pretty easy for me to put together, but the instructions are only minimal. Alright, so you get it in a plastic sleeve like this, and this is the main part that you're going to need. Okay, we'll set that aside. And here's where you charge it, at this end right here. And it has a plastic, sort of rubberish cover. You take this, take it loose, open it, and there you can see the inside of it. So you're going to take your charger, and over here on this side, right here, there's the plug. Again, I'll show it to you close up here so you can get an idea of what it looks like. And then right here, at this point, that's where you plug it in. So you take your plug, just plug it in. Take the other end, and you plug this into a 110 volt outlet. And you're going to have an end like this. Focus out again. You're going to have an end that looks like this. It has sort of a 40, well, I would say maybe a 45-degree angle between here and this, the center line of this area here. So you're going to take this and you're going to put these two together. Okay, right here is a black button. That's very important. You're going to need that. So right here is a black button. All right, you take that and you match it up to this area right here. It's sort of a curved portion. Again, I'll get close here. And if you look inside here, you can see that there are two silver colored projections inside of this part. Okay, you're going to take these two sections, put them like this, with the curved area matching this black button, and you're going to snap them together. Now, it takes quite a bit of force to snap them. Okay, you can see that it's already turning. And here's where you turn it on, right here. That white button. Okay? And then you have three brushes. This is one of them. This is probably the biggest one, right here. And it has some small projections that are sticking out. Okay, here's one of them right up here where this screw is pointing, and another one down here. All right, you're going to match that up with this head, and it also has projections. Right up here's one, and down here's another one. Okay. Okay, the two mate, these two pieces are going to mate together. Make sure that the projections in here match the projections in here. Okay. So you just snap it together. And it takes quite a bit of force to snap it. Like that. Make sure it clicks. Alright? Then you can turn it on. There you see it's turning. Alright? Now if you want to change this, it takes quite a bit of force to get this off of here. So I'm a man, and it's easy for me, but I would imagine that the average size woman, it would be kind of hard to take it apart. So take it off with a lot of force if you can get it off. You're also going to get a brush. You're going to get a brush like this. And these come with individual bags. The same type of projections are there. And the same method is used to take this and put it on to this area here. Again, it's going to take some force to match up the projections and then snap it on. Boy, that thing is super hard to get on there. I'll try it the other way. Oh, there. Wow, that was really tough to get on there. And again, turn it on and it's going to spin. This is a very big brush, so I guess this one would be the biggest one. So you're going to have to take it apart. Try your other one. And here is the last. Here's the last brush. This one is sort of cone shaped to get into the tight spots. Again, the same sort of projection system. Just take them, put them together. Mate this, the projections, with these projections. Here's one up here and one down here. Made them together, push them real firm. That one went in pretty easy. And I'm getting this all dirty. Maybe you can see some of that right there. It's getting kind of dirty, because my gloves are just regular gloves and kind of dirty. So it takes a little bit of force to get it off. The next section you're going to have is this one. This is like an extension. This part right here. Again, it has the black button right here, and you match it up with these things here. So this black button and this part right here go together like that. Might take a little bit of force, but make sure it clicks like that, like I did. And then take this. This is the main motor, you might say. Take this motor's assembly, and it also has a rechargeable battery. And it does give you instructions on how to change the rechargeable battery. Okay, put these sections together. Make sure that they mate. This black button and this area right here, the curved section. Put them together, snap them together, make sure they're firmly snapped, and then you have a really big wand. Now you have a really big wand that you can use to reach into very long areas. According to the instructions, here you see a light that indicates whether it's charging or not down on the bottom. but this is to reach into areas such as your bathtub. And according to the instructions, this wand is 43.7 inches, approximately 43 3/4 of an inch, approximately. So take this and you put it all together and you have one great big long thing. Okay, then you're going to take it apart, press the black button where there's a depressed area. Right here is a depression. Put your thumb in there, push it, and then you can take this apart. Again, put your thumb in the black area where the depression is, push it with your thumb, then take this apart. Now here's your main motor. Another thing about this motor is that it has finger grips right here. And you put your fingers like that. It gives you a little bit of purchase for your fingers. So that's everything in this box. And it says on these instructions right here, I'm going to focus in a little bit. It says, first use. Please turn the brush head by hand after turn on. So after, you can tell that this was made in China, but it means after you turn it on, turn the brush by hand a little bit to get it started. I did not have to do that. So here's everything that you get with this system. I'll focus out. Here's everything that comes in it. If you do not have this complete set of what we covered here, then return it and try to get your money back, or get another box full of stuff. Okay, now here's the instructions. You should have instructions that came with it. And it does give you some information that I have not covered. For instance, right here, it has 3 pictures. And if your brushes are deformed, put all 3 of these brushes into hot water, and it should help them to form back to the way they should be. Now mine here, these are all in good shape. I didn't have to put them in hot water or anything. Another thing it tells you is, on these instructions, is that you can either put the soap that you're going to use or the cleanser of some type. You can put the cleanser either on the brush, or you can put it on your bathtub or sink or whatever you're cleaning. Now, this system is not made really to wash a car or your tractor or something like that. I guess it could be used for that, but it's really something that you use in your home. Yeah, that's the idea that I get. It also shows you how to change the battery. In this section here, battery removal. And if you're going to change the battery and put a new one in, who knows where you're going to get a new battery. But if you are, and you can find a new battery, take out this screw, and over here on the other side, take out this screw. And then this whole section comes out. This cost approximately $40. So it's not like it's $3,000 or something like that. Another thing that I think that's interesting is that on this wand, this motor, it says 110 volts to 240 volts. The reason why it says that is because a lot of European countries and countries overseas they use 220 volts. Especially, for instance, the UK, they use 220 volts. But 240 and 220 is the same thing. So I haven't tried this to see whether it would work with 240. It might. Here in the US, I have 110, and it's good enough.